Hello everyone, I'm Anupama and today I will continue the English series as today I will teach you the another chapter like after 2 dear which is on children. So basically I will start. So in the last chapters as whatever I taught you already, so in that what you need to do is just remember every single point and also like understand the all topics, and that's all is totally enough. As after 2 dear, the one children is basically like you need to understand it's basically about like they are talking to you. Sorry for the they are talking to you that how the parents should treat their children, and also what is the basically the I will already explain you in this like particular poetry. Okay, so it's written by Kahlil Gibran as I will tell the introduction. He is a Lebanese American artist and poet. His poems are considered poetic essays as they do not adhere to the usual versification. The Prophet is his best known work and has been translated into more than 25 languages, including Kannada, as On Children is a section from the Prophet which offers a critique of the usual expectations of the parents regarding their children and urges them to intercept. So basically, as I already told you, it's based on the expectations of the parents towards their children, like they have to become this only, they have to take that stream only, like that. Okay, so let's read. And a woman who held a baby against her bosom said, "Speak to us of children." See, there are two cases you need to see in this like particular line. As when I was studying this like particular poetry for the first time, I also taught the same. A woman is basically she's a mother. Okay, the baby she's holding against her bosom. Okay, she's holding a baby against her bosom. So she's particularly holding a child. Okay, she's asking someone else is what is she asking? Speak to us of children. You tell me about the children. So the prophet is who guides the mother, okay, the parents. He said, means the prophet said, your children are not your children. Your children, you be like, what do you mean? She is particularly holding her baby like in her bosom, but how can you say that? So your children are not your children. They are sons and daughters of life longing for itself. So basically what the poet is trying to say here is the poet's main intention is that your children belong to the future. Your children's means the sons and daughter whoever are born, they are for the life longing, they are for the like future life, and life is so long has they have their own life to lead. So they come through you but not from you. So they come through you, you are a way for them to come to this world, but they do not come from you, means they don't have to follow your own ways only. They have their own lives, and though they are with you, yet they belong not to you, means although they are with you, see, they are with you because you are the parents, and for that reason, and also although they are with you, but they do not belong to the same stages, same things, same future as you. They have their own futures and they have the different lives from you. So you may give them your love but not your thoughts. As I already told you, you can give them your love, you can give them like care, but you cannot give them your thoughts. Means see, the parents are the older generation, like we are the new generation. Let's see, you are the children, we are the new generation, but the parents are the older generation. So their ideas and our ideas doesn't have much link. So that's what the poet is trying to say here. He's telling that the parents, you can give them your love, you can give them like your children your love, but you cannot give them your thoughts, you cannot give them what you want to do with them, like you can't treat them like you own them. So that's what he's trying to say. For they have their own thoughts, means they have their own dreams, they have their own thoughts about life, and they have their own thoughts about what they want to achieve in their future. So you may house their bodies but not their souls, means you can may house their bodies But souls, here what he is trying to say, that the children have their unique abilities, means the children have their own kind of like thinking, and they may have their another passions, like many people have many passions like singing, dancing, or some people like studying, some people like to write, and some people have different passions, right? So some people want to like, let's take a child, he want to become a like artist, or he want to become something else, but his parents are forcing him to become an engineer only, you have to become doctor only. It's like a pressuring them, like it's pressuring them to become that only because of these parents. But here the poet is trying to say that you don't have to do it, you have to help your children grow as their souls, means their willingness to explore life. You can't stop them, you don't have to stop them. That's what he's trying to say here. For their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow. House of tomorrow only, what it means? Future. For their souls dwell means stay in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. See, all these lines I'm telling you is it's spoken by the prophet to the parents. Okay, he's telling that you are the children's soul, like they stay in the house of tomorrow, means they stay in the future, as their thinking and your thinking can't even match. The future you can't even imagine, not even in your dreams, because the future can be anything. As you are the older generation, you can't understand how far the child will go. So you may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. You may strive to be like them, means but you have to understand your children. That's what he's trying to say. You have to understand your children and try to understand their perspective, but do not make them like you, means you do not put them in the same position as you. As what he's trying to say here, he's telling that you have to understand your children because they are the older future generation, but you cannot make them the future children like yours, like the stage you are in. Like the parents, they always want their child to grow more than them, right? So if they want like their child to be like them only, like stuck in the older generation, how will the children move ahead? So that's what he trying to say here. Okay, for life goes not backward, not rise with yesterday, means the life does not go backward, it always move forward. Like today, what is happening today, like the technology for now, isn't it supposed to be like grow more further? Like does it go back and back, like the phones and the TVs and the tab what we are all working on? So how it will work? Like it always become modern and modern day by day, but it doesn't go backward like that. You are the bows from which your children as living arrows are sent forth. The archer sees the mark upon the path of the infinite, and he bends you to his might, that his arrows may go swift and far. Let your bending in archer's hand be for gladness. Means you are the bows. Bows are what? This bows. So bows, you are the bows from which your children are the living arrows. Arrows, these are the bow, and the living arrows are your children. Are sent forth, means you are a medium from which your children will move forward. So the archer sees the mark upon the path of infinite. The archer is whom? The God. So the God sees the mark upon the path of infinite, means the archer, let's see, I'm the God, this is the bow, it means parents, this is the living arrows. So the archer always point at the path of infinite. Infinite means what? There is no end. He always sees that the children have to go far and far, like their success would be unmeasured. So that's what he trying to say, their success would be unmeasured, and he marks the path upon the infinite, and he made its arrows may go swift and far. And another thing that the archer means the God loves, is the parents who bend to their children, means the parents who support their children and also support their future and also support their thoughts. So here if you have to write in your exam, you have to write like this. Okay, the archer marks their the archer holds a bow and marks his see, the same line you can write, okay? The archer sees the mark upon the path of infinite. The archer sees the mark upon the path of infinite, and he bends the bows as he wants that his arrows move swift and far. As the archer loves the bending bows, as from which the arrows will move swift and far, okay? So you need to understand, it's not like you have to mug up all this, but you need to understand what I'm trying to talk to you about, okay? So let the bending in the archer's hand be the gladness. So let your bending in the archer's hand be gladness, for even as he loves the arrow that flees, so he loves also the bow that is stable. Means let your bending in archer's hand means your is basically is referring to the parents. See, it's referring to the parents who are like in the archer's hand. So basically what he is trying to say, see, the archer, the prophet is telling to the parents, right? So let your bending, you are the boss, you are children. So here you is referred to the parents, okay, because the prophet is talking to the parents, okay? So for even he loves the arrows that flees, and he also loves the bow that is stable. Means he's telling that, see, you are the boss, from you the children will move far apart and like far to the future. Means they can achieve so much from you only. You are the main reason from which the living arrows, means your children will move far and also achieve so much in their life if you support them. And also the God loves the parents who support their like children. So that's what he's trying to say here, okay? So in this chapter mostly question will come from the, like, one thing you need to understand, MCQs are the MCQs are basically asked from the poetry side only, like all these things, as you can see. These lines, as you can see, so from them only they will come, okay? So another thing you need to see is the questions. So questions will come like basically who said to whom and what is this, as they will give a line and then they will ask like what you thought about this. And another thing you need to do, it's your homework, is that listen to the like lecture carefully and also understand, like make your own answers and check the scheme, okay? Check the scheme and also modify your answers, okay? So that's how you need to like score, because the model paper, like the pattern have changed of board exam, so that's why you need to work hard, okay? So good luck. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.